Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that Pistons game, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
James finds Allen. James outside. And James throws it down.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
New York with the ball. 4-point game. Brunson the pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. Over Allen. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
That one falls.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
Here's Anunoby, and the rejection by LeBron. They retain possession. Anunoby passes to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Jarrett Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Bridges passes to Towns. Anunoby outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Harden against Brunson. Harden draws the double. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Allen kicks to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
James with it. Hart covering. Allen dishes to James. Back to Allen. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson.
He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Screen by Hart. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Mitchell. Bridges misses. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Anunoby. LeBron passes to Harden. Kicks it out to James. From the arc. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brunson against Harden, and Brunson the basket on the assist from Bridges.
Boy, that is nothing but pure basketball skill from Jalen Brunson. When he touches the paint, that craftiness comes into play.
From deep, James scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Knicks trail by 3. Towns, a screen on Mobley. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Allen defending. The kick out to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. They set the pick. LeBron passes to Mitchell. Back to LeBron. Pocket 6. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Yep, it counts. LeBron's got 11 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Inside, here's Anunoby, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Pass to Allen. It's Strus on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Towns. Shoots over Strus. And it's Towns missing. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. And here is James. Brunson covering. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. To the left side wing. Towns, high post, working on James. They get the rebound. Pass to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Goes back up. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to LeBron. Mitchell sets the screen for James. And Mitchell gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's Strus missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Strus. And the rejection by James. Harden outside. Pass to James. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Down low. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Here's Brunson. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They kick out to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And this quarter he has... Goodness.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. He can't hit that time. Harden with the defensive effort. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead. Harden the pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Towns looking around. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you guys.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's LeBron. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And LeBron throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Cleveland leading by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harden, no good. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Good work there as it goes. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
LeBron with a screen on Brunson. From deep, Harden. It doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead, up 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Brunson against Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And here is Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland leading by 14. Mitchell dishes to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Bridges with the steal. Goes up to the stripe. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by James.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Hart, that's good.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hart against James. Kicks it out to Ellis. Clock is at 3. Here's Mobley. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Okay, Evan Mobley, a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Hart outside. To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. A switch here also for Cleveland. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Max Strus.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Hart, right side. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Ellis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 2nd basket.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Count it.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
James looking around. Pass to Mobley. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block.
No easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Brunson, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. That shot missing. Good D by Mitchell.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
LeBron dishes to Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now. Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Here's LeBron. Oh!
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
1:05 left in the first half. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Brunson. He's got 6. Pass to Robinson. Now Anunoby, covered by LeBron. Now here's Brunson. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
James outside. On the wing, Harden. Back to LeBron. To the paint. Shot from 12. And the bank shot is good. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Harden against Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by. We've heard the saying, live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they're living by it and living well. And time now to swing it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 22.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Brunson. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Towns.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
64.
James kicks to Harden. James sets the screen for Harden. Kicks it out to James. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Towns.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Back to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Assist from
James has got his 6th assist on the night.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Brunson against Harden. Screen by Hart. Harden against Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Woo-hoo-hoo. LeBron on the defensive end.
Fade away. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
LeBron passes to Harden. Mobley outside. Now James. He has 31. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen for three. Here's James. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to James. Here's Mobley. Good on the three-point shot. Mobley's got 11 points.
Boy, if Mobley continues to hone that outside jump shot, folks, look out. You will not be able to guard this guy.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Second, the Cavaliers.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Here's Hart. He's got 10.
Who's watching him?
Towns, high post. Anunoby outside. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
LeBron outside. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Right wing. Mobley kicks to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Harden. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Harden's got 26.
Oh, man, the patience and skill to know exactly how much time he's working with James Harden. Nicely done.
Back to Brunson. Takes it inside. Anunoby has the open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Brunson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that's just an innate awareness that the clock is putting you under duress. Jalen Brunson calmly delivers.
LeBron passes to Mitchell. LeBron sets the screen for Mitchell. Kicks it out to James. Puts up a three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell a screen on Anunoby. LeBron kicks to Mitchell. From deep Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks trail by 21. Anunoby finds Hart. LeBron with the block. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Fades back. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter. Lets it go from deep. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Anunoby can't get that one to fall.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Bridges against James. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Hart. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by Mobley.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
New York calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Here's Diawara. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
With the step back. Pass to Diawara. And again, unable to change momentum here. The drive.
Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are, but LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself.
Brunson against Mitchell. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. He gets it in there.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Strus passes to James.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Sohan, and it's good off the back rim and in. James has got 41.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat you.
And now a look at James Harden. Great showing for him last season. 5th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. The Knicks making a switch here. Porty's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride, and too long on the shot. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10. coming that way.
Pass to Robinson. And here is Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The kick out to LeBron. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
McBride with the ball. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Alvarado. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later on.
Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
I'll look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's James in at the small forward position.
Making the D look helpless. James is just locked in once he gets this close.
Here's Clowney. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Porter. The three is up. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Pass to Clowney. Inside. Porter. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with the three of his own.
For 3. James can't get it to go.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Pass to Clowney. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. There's the block. Porter with it. Picked up by Allen. To the inside. Toure. Here's Claxton, outside for Porter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And Claxton throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Claxton. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Toure. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for Brooklyn. Cleveland leading by 6. James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Here's Dimon. He picked up 10 in his last game. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
James with the ball. In the game against New York. Very impressive. Nice shot by Harden.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Porter. Mobley grabs the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Harden's got 8.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now, here is James. He's got 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Porter. Over Strus. Claxton. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 11. James outside. To the paint. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist from James.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Toure. Here's Dimon. Checked by Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. James up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to James. Back to Harden. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. Claxton, a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Clowney, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Leading by 12. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Traore can't hit. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. To the middle. Intercepted! On the wing, Porter. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now James. 6 points for him. Ooh, poked away. Here's Demon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Allen. Harden, the pass to James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. James, left side. And slam dunk by James.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to Demon. Throws it up high. Stolen by Ellis. In transition, here comes Cleveland. The three from Mitchell. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Out to the right wing. Here's Demon. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
James inside. He's guarded by Claxton. Back to Strus. Pass to James. Down low. Ellis, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Mino. Out to the wing. Pass to man. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Cleveland. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. LeBron comes in for Wade. And Mitchell subbed in for Ellis. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. That one drops for him. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Outside man. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter gets the bucket.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
The Cavaliers lead by 14. James deciding where to go with it. And here's Mobley. He's guarded by Claxton. Count it. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Porter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Pass to James. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Nets trail by 16. Outside man. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Strus. It's James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Pass to Clowney. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. James passes to Mobley. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Demon, he's checked in for Mann. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Ellis is checked in. Strus against Porter. Strus the pass to Ellis. Now here's Mitchell. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 9.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you guys.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Traore, checked by Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
James, outside. Back to Merrill. Porter with the steal. Here's Traore, checked by Mitchell. Oh, threw it down! Wow!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Nets trail by 15. Here's Traore. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Merrill, and it's James Harden in for Ellis. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul. Brooklyn on D, down by 15. James outside, just 5 on the clock. Harden finds Mitchell. Shoots over Demon. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Porter gets the bucket.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
The Cavaliers lead by 13. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Porter against James. Here's Mobley. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Now here's Harden. 14 points for him. Mobley passes to Allen. And here's Harden. James inside. Oh, my goodness!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Nets trail by 13. To the wing on the left. Claxton finds Porter. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 20 points.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Pass to James. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 20 points for him.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And here's Porter outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Cavaliers.
This is a shooting clinic. If I'm their coach, I'm not changing one thing.
Yeah, when a team is this in sync, they make it look easy, just like us in the studio.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's James in at the 3. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Oh, there's the alley! And Mobley throws it down.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Traore, outside Porter. Claxton passes to Porter. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Porter with the steal. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Demon. Outside for Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Rejected by James.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Blocked again!
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. Cleveland, second.
Well, it speaks to how active and energetic they were when operating behind the arc. Great 3-point shooting team last year.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Allen with a screen on Porter. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Nets trail by 11. Pass to Demon. Here's Traore, defended by Harden. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
James outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mobley on a screen. 6 to shoot. James passes to Mobley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the focus from Mobley against the contest, not letting it throw him off his look.
Here's Traore. He's got 6. And it's Demon missing. Harden from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. Well, you want officials to get the calls right. But for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit. But the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney. He's got 15. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Out to Mobley. Now, here is James. 22 points for him. Pass to Allen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter. Nets trail by 16. Here's Dimon on the wing, Porter. And the three-pointer goes.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's James.
Oh, my
goodness. How about that?
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
Here's Dimon. Checked by Mitchell. Shot on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland leading by 15. Here's James. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Throw it down.
Come on.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Whew. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 17-7 run. James inside. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. James double teamed. Outside Harden. Stripped it away. And now the Nets on the break. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Harden, the pass to James. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Traore. He has 6. Outside for Porter. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Porter's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So the Nets making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Strus, he's checked in for Mobley. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Clowney from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got a 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
Here's Traore. He's got 6. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Check by James. 5 on the clock. Fires high post. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. James outside. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Agbaji, covered by Strus. For 3, Dimon. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 20. Count the basket. James has got 13 in the second half.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Claxton. Right wing. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And it's good for 2. James has got 35 in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's James. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Pass to Agbaji. Claxton a screen on Strus. Agbaji, the pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Brooklyn shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Brian, back over to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Agbaji. On the take. Count it. Good.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Harden. 17 points in the game. It's James with the drive.
You want to talk about grown man strength? You want to talk about big boy basketball? LeBron James just accepting the punishment and getting it done.
Now here's man. Defended by Harden. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line.
He's off on the first.
At the line. 2 times.
So it comes up empty at the line. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's James. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Cavaliers, LeBron James. Shooting 1.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
There's a screen to the paint. Here's Sharp. James with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Agbaji, covered by Strus. 4 on the clock. blocked again! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's James. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, LeBron with the slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Here's Strus.
I got yours.
James with the ball. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Cavaliers lead by 21. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by the Nets. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 16-4 run. To the middle. Porter against Strus. Porter's shot is off.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Strus. Porter against James. Clock at 6. Over Porter. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. James has got 48. Claxton up top. Pass to Porter. No good from outside. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. James against Claxton. James passes to Strus. And he dunks it down.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Cleveland leading by 23. James outside. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Clowney can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now, here is James. Guarded closely. Pass to Allen. Now here's Strus. 5 to shoot. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Traoré. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney. And it's all from three-point range. Cleveland shooting the ball 70% in this game. Here's James. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A different look for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in for Allen. Merrill comes in for Strus. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team. And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Claxton with the block, and they'll get another chance. Merrill, that's good. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney. And here's Porter. Shot from the wing. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Claxton in transition. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
James attacking. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Pass to Clowney, down low. Here's Claxton, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At the line, shooting.
And he makes a first. A different look for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Tomlin, and it's Strus in. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive. All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Legacy means nothing if it dies with you.
All right, let's do this.
Your life expectancy just went way up.
Going dark.